FITE.
What up, ninjas? Panic 17. We are the ninjas in action. Callie Green made a video the other day on the Juggalo division, which was a little weird because I was like, damn, that's what I was kind of thinking about doing too, so whatever. We're both doing the same shit. Let's take it back a little bit. And this is not for sure. This is just speculation. This is what I think. Let's go back to Abominations. If anybody remembers the Abominations era, that was obviously the last album that ever came out of Psychopathic with Twisted on there. So Abominations come out and it was a good album. A lot of people actually say that was the last album that Twisted ever made that was actually good. But from what I remember, a lot of people were starting to get mad. Why wasn't this promoted more? Why wasn't there more advertising? Why didn't we know about it more? Regardless of the advertising or not, or promotion, it's one of their most loved albums by people who like Twisted. But I remember, like, not too many people. There was a small group that's saying, you know what, I'm purely fucking with Twisted. This is the nail in the coffin with me and ICP. I'm tired of it. They gave Twisted no promotion. And this is bullshit. This was a damn good album that should have got more light. A few months later or a year, I can't remember the exact timing of it, Twisted ended up leaving Psychopathic. And between the time they left and the first year, I was seeing people, you know what, I'm done with Psychopathic. Not a lot. Like, it's barely starting to grow. There's little bits and pieces of people that are saying, you know what, I'm done with Psy. I'm done with Psychopathic. That's it. I'm purely with Twisted. Whatever Twisted does, I'm on board. Starting that drift in the middle of Juggalos, ICP, and Twisted. So, you know, more time passes and M&E arrives. They start getting their company together. You know, the logo and everything. And in between that time and another pivotal moment, Twisted never showed up to the march. And a lot of people got mad, dividing once again down the middle. A lot of people felt like they should have been there. Some ninjas were mad, saying, you know what, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with Twisted. They should have been there. And then there's other fans that said, no, there is no gang label and prove it. And, you know, pretty much repeating what Monoxide was feeding them. Splitting it down the middle. Gathering 17 was a weird time because it seemed like they were getting along. If you were there at that gathering and you saw Wizard of the Hood live, and then you seen Dark Lotus, it looked like they were getting together, like it was cool. Everything was fine. And then we find out a year later that no, it's about to get a whole lot worse. So that's really when Monoxide starts talking shit, and then Jamie kind of starts jumping into it. And between then and now, Monoxide has just said so much shit that in a lot of Juggalo's eyes, there's just no going back. There's no going back for them, and they're done. Even if a year from now, Violent J and Monoxide or whatever ICP and Twisted themselves sit down in a video together and say, look, we've talked it over. Everything's cool between us. We're getting a little old for this, and everything's fine. You're talking to Juggalos. These are the same Juggalos that ICP can't keep under control when it comes to the gathering. They're going to do what they fucking want to do. If they want to start fires and light off fireworks near people and throw trash cans into the audience and they're gonna do what the fuck they want. You know, when the whole Tila Tequila incident came, he's like, look, I mean, I could tell them, but at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want to do, and we're gonna stand by them. So all this shit, and Violent J's done some shit, Monoxide's done some shit, but for the most part, let's be real. When it comes to drama, ICP kind of keep their mouth shut and they keep to themselves. Whereas Monoxide, guess what? You could see him every day. You could see him every day smoking and putting his foot in his own mouth. I think he might need to slow down on them going live things, but maybe he don't give a fuck at this point. Maybe he just truly doesn't give a fuck, because he himself said, I'm not willing to do what it takes to bring everybody together. Well, I don't believe you have that power anyway. Because like I said, Juggalos are going to do what they fucking want to do. And with Twisted and ICP being against each other, Juggalos could be like, you know what? That's between y'all. We have nothing to do with it. Twisted fans are going to hang out with ICP fans and it's going to be all good. But people have pride, and some people aren't willing to back down. They're going to stand by their beliefs, and you best believe some of these people will fight for it. They will fight for their beliefs. We've seen it at DCG Con. So even if Twisted and ICP made up, there's people, they're going to stay true to their guns. And I really do believe it will never ever be the same again. And that doesn't bother me. The split does not bother me at all. I don't care. Because from one thing that I've seen is it's, for the most part, online is where the split is. You go to a show, nobody gives a fuck. We're there waiting for whoever's the main event. That's what we're waiting for. We don't give a fuck about subgroup Juggalos and subgroup Twisted fans, and none of it fucking matters. We're there to enjoy the show. One thing that I've always thought was funny is whenever somebody gets interviewed that's a Juggalo, why are you a Juggalo? The first thing always out their mouth is, the family. I got family. I got friends. What did I get into it for? The music. The music is what I got into it for. So at the end of the day, as long as ICP are making music, as long as Twisted making music, whoever it is that you enjoy, just listen to music. Who gives a fuck about, I'm on this side, I'm on that side, or I'm in the middle? As long as they're making music, just enjoy it. Because I believe it's never going to be the same again. Panic 17. Whoop. To the whoop.